Breaking news, my wonderful people. Sunday Adeyemo, the Yoruba Nation activist, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has made a shocking revelation accusing the former president Muhammad Buhari of killing his mother and his siblings. Guys, according to Sunday Igboho, while speaking during the visit to the palace of the monarch of the Igboho town in Oyo State, he asserted that the former president also made an attempt to assassinate him. He alleged that Buhari sent operatives of the Department of the State Service, the DSS, and also the Nigerian soldiers to assassinate him in his own house. The activist who spoke in Yoruba said that Nigerians from the southwest region must come together to free the region from armed Fulani herders. Because Buhari has certainly caused a lot of problems in his life. Buhari killed his siblings, he killed his mother, he killed his friend, and laid a curse on Muhammad Buhari, noting how Buhari will surely die mysteriously, including his children. Guys, we all know Buhari to be a Fulani man, and according to Sunday Igboho, the Yoruba people should be very, very careful with the Fulanis because they try to enslave the Yorubas, but they cannot suppress the Yoruba people not in their own father's land. At this point, the Fulanis, they think they can stop the Yoruba people from going to their farms, but now that he's back, he will make sure he puts an end to those mess. So on July 1st, 2021, we all know Sunday Igboho escaped from a deadly night raid on his Ibadan residence by the operatives of the DSS. He was subsequently arrested in Benin Republic on his way to Germany on July 19th together with his wife, and he was released in October 2023. So the freedom fighter recently returned to Nigeria ahead of his mother's burial in the Saki area of Oyo State. Also referred to Muhammad Buhari as a person who tried to assassinate him, and also he wanted to get rid of the southwest region by sending armed Fulani herders to the region. Also noted how Buhari killed his siblings, his friend, and also his mother, and vowed, in fact, it looks like he laid a curse on Muhammad Buhari on how Buhari will die mysteriously with his children because Buhari tried to enslave him. So my country people, this is quite, interesting. We all know Sunday Igboho to be a Yoruba Nation activist that suffered at the hands of the previous government, sharing his experience with Nigerians, how his siblings were killed, his mother was murdered, how his bank accounts were frozen by the former administration, they destroyed his properties, and he had to flee the country as a result of this. So he's leading the protest against the killings of the Southwesterners, of the Yoruba people, and now he's back to make sure his voice is heard, also to bury his mother. Let's not forget that ever since Sunday Igboho came back to Nigeria, he has been blaming Buhari for the crisis we are facing in this country, noting how Tinubu shouldn't be held responsible for the rot in the Nigerian system. He described this assertion that people are making that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is responsible for the crisis we are facing in this country, noted that ever since Tinubu came into power, Tinubu is not the cause of this problem, that it was Buhari's government that, enslaved Nigerians and handed over a spoiled country to Tinubu. And Tinubu has spent, quite some time in office. What is he expected to do? I mean, the damage that has been done to the country is way more, deeper that Tinubu would be able to fix within few months of power in office. So my country people, this is quite, serious. He noted how, accusing Buhari of sending security agencies to kill him because he was defending the rights of the Yoruba people and would not back down on his agitation. He will not back down on the Yoruba nation struggle. So my country people, Sunday Igboho made a lot of assertions while, speaking to newsmen during an interview, how the Yoruba leaders should stop complaining on this Tinubu's administration, because they ought to go back to their farms at this point, that they should imitate from the people of the southeast. The southeasterners, they are not complaining. So why are they complaining for Tinubu's administration? That the person that is to blame is the past government. And let's not forget that Sunday Igboho is slightly off the hook. Yes, my country people, Sunday Igboho is slightly off the hook from the charges against him. The fact that he was running away from the country during the administration of the former president. He was a wanted man. For now, Sunday Igboho is back to the country, and he's still trying to pick up the pieces. For now, he's moving like a free man. Let's not forget that the other agitator, the Biafra Nation, that's the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is also yet to be, released from the hook like Sunday Igboho and the latest Sowore, yes, the ACC presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on Sunday Igboho's assertion? However, Nigerians have reacted. Sunday Igboho is speaking as if he knows what he's saying. How are you just getting all this now? The former APC president is another former APC president now. So we all know Buhari was a disaster. But what can we say? At this point, Sunday Igboho, Buhari is waiting for you, just so you know. Buhari brought hardship to Nigeria. Tinubu entered from windows. Masses are suffering. Now look at this man has continued from where Buhari stopped. Let us give it a trial, but we shall see. Okay, may God Almighty fight for those that are fighting for our freedom. But for Sunday Igboho, well, he has more battles ahead. At this point, we don't know what to say. Sunday Igboho should just face his mother's burial and leave all this plenty talk. At this point, this is a good statement. Keep it up. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section.